What's going on, everyone? So this is going to be a little different because I'm at my parents' house, so I'm not in my actual room or anything. So yeah, but I got my January horror DVD pack. So I did the Blu-ray pack like 2 weeks ago, and I finally got my DVD one. There was like an issue shipping it, so I finally got it now. So yeah, I haven't looked at them yet. So let's take a peek at these and see what I got. If you're not familiar with Horror Pack, it's a monthly subscription service that gives you 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays per month for a certain price, and they're all brand new. DVDs for the year subscription is like $19.99, and Blu-rays are like $24.99 if I remember correctly. And then they also have like 6 month, 3 month, 1 month, 2 month. They might not have some of those. It's been a while since I looked at the website, but I'll link it down below if you're interested. But this isn't sponsored by them or anything. I just like supporting companies I like. So let's take a look and see what they sent me. So yeah, so out of the 4 DVD, number 1 we got Back Road, which looks like a slasher film. Looks pretty menacing. It's from Gotcha Releasing and Moonlight Filmworks, which I never heard of either of those, but looks pretty independent. Looks like an independent slasher thriller, so probably like some Killer Hillbillies or something. It looks interesting. Definitely another interesting indie film to check out. DVD number 2 is Dead of the Night from Midnight Releasing. We've been getting a lot of Midnight Releasings recently with the Horror Pack. Yeah, it stars Tony Todd, it says, so that's a good sign. Stars the Candyman, and looks pretty menacing. You'll go bump in the night. Yeah, looks like an interesting slasher type film. Nothing too special. Looks sort of like a Candyman sort of ripoff almost. So yeah, so that's DVD number 2. DVD number 3 is Encounter. These screams won't be heard. Wow. This looks like the paranormal type film. Interesting. It's from a company I never heard of, Encounter Movie. So I think this is definitely an indie film. Yeah. If you get the DVDs, it's more of an indie filmmakers and stuff you get, but they usually pick some pretty interesting indie and low budget films. Definitely one of the more interesting ones. This looks like more like a supernatural thriller type deal, like maybe Possession a bit or something like that. Definitely looks interesting enough to check out. But who knows? I can't tell if it's slasher or paranormal, so it's probably one of those two. And then finally, we got The Lodger. So now, I know this one was coming because Canadians get a little bit different ones, or some people get a different one. Some people got like a film called like Monsters Are Real or something like that. And some of us got this one. So, because there's limited quantities of it. So, I actually have the other one on order. So, I'll review that one later on down the road. But for now, we got The Lodger in this one, which is like a psychological thriller. I heard a little bit about it, but not a whole lot. Looks okay, but most of these look like dollar store type films. So, but I definitely do not have any of these. So yeah, but that's the 4 that I got. Let's recap a bit. Sorry if it's shaky. I have to hold my phone because I don't have my tripod here, and I just dropped one. So yeah, but yeah. So to recap, we got a psychological thriller called The Lodger, which looks okay. Looks kind of stereotypical for this type of genre. Has an all-star cast apparently. It stars Alfred Molina, Hope Davis, Sean West, and Simon Baker. And it says everyone is a suspect, so it seems like your stereotypical thriller. But yeah, then you have Encounter, which is probably more of your paranormal type deal, I'm guessing. And it looks interesting for an indie film, to say the least. So that's pretty good. And then you got your good typical slasher film, Dead to the Night, from Moonlight Midnight Releasing. They're also the ones who release like Bunny Man and all those type of films. So if you're into that, even Axeman a couple months ago, we got that. If you're into those type of slasher films, this is probably going to be one like that. So if you like that type of indie style films, this one's probably going to be for you. And it stars Tony Todd, so can't go wrong with that. And then finally we got Back Road, which is another, seems like another hillbilly slasher type, cannibalistic type film, just judging by what I see on the bag and what I've heard about it. So yeah, definitely an interesting setup. I don't have any, so it's not that bad of a pack. I kind of wish for like maybe a little bit more quality, but like difference. Like we got like 2 or 3 slashers and like a possible paranormal one and a thriller. So maybe if like we had a monster movie, like having Monsters Are Real or something like that, and this would have made it a little bit better. But for this one, it's still a decent one. Not as good as the previous months, but still pretty decent. I don't have any of them, so I'm happy, and definitely got my money's worth, like for $20. So each one of these are like $5, which you could probably get at like Dollar Tree for the same price. But yeah, so they definitely give you at least your money's worth. The odd time you get some really good ones and some really bad ones, but this one seems pretty in the middle. So definitely interesting. Also, if you get the Blu-ray pack, there is a monthly exclusive in that, where one of them's a specific release for horror pack. So it's either like something that's never been on Blu-ray, or something that's has like extra features or signed copies or extra slip cover or something like that. There's always something special there. So yeah, definitely check it out. Link it down below. Like I said, this isn't sponsored by them. I just like support companies I like anyways. And that's horror pack for January. I got the other 2 coming for February, so we'll wait till those come. Usually, since I'm here in Canada, I usually at least get them at least like a week after the month. So that's why these are a little bit late. And this one forgot to get shipped, so that's why it's middle of February and I'm doing it now. So, but yeah, definitely check it out. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if you want me to review any of these anytime soon. And yeah, I guess that's it for this one. So until the next one, which is probably going to be a film review, and I think it's Son of Frankenstein that I'm probably going to be reviewing next. So until that one, I guess I'll see you all until the next video. So until then, cheers.